The SEDAT HR Conference 2026 is here. Western Region, are you ready? Join us on Thursday, 26th March 2026 at the prestigious Western Serene Atlantic Hotel in Takoradi for the 5th edition of the SEDAT HR Conference. This year's theme, authentic employer branding, purpose, people, and public trust. Hear from seasoned industry leaders including Felicia Opoku-Felice, Head of HR and Administration, Taka Ghana, Kwame Afre, HR Manager, Talu Ghana Limited, and Mami Ekia Gazi, Managing Partner, 565 Consulting. Keynote address by the Western Regional Minister, Honorable Joseph Nelson, and our special guest of honor, Nana Kobena Nketia V, Oman Hinin of Esikado, Traditional Area and President of the Western Regional House of Chiefs. Are you a CEO, HR professional, business owner, marketing or branding executive, corporate communication executive, or corporate leader? Then this conference is for you. Registration is open. In-person participation, 1,550 Ghana cedis. Virtual participation, 1,250 Ghana cedis. To register, visit HR Conference at sedatconsultlimited.com or call 0591405555. Transform your workplace, strengthen your people strategy, and lead with impact. The SEDAT HR Conference 2026 is brought to you by SEDAT Consult Limited in partnership with Western Serene Atlantic Hotel, Good News FM, Cambridge College of Excellence, Revia, My Health Co, HR Network Africa, and SHRP. Limited seats are available. Register today. See you there.
Good afternoon, distinguished HR professionals and business leaders. My name is Winifred Yaosei, and my co-host is
Emmanuel Duncan.
Okay, depending on where you are watching us from, this is SEDAT HR Digest, the number 160, and Audience, please let us know in the chat room where you are watching us from, and if you could share wherever you saw us from, whether YouTube or Facebook, to your social media handles for others to join. So when you join in, please let us know. I'm Winifred from Accra. And Emmanuel, where are you from?
I'm also in Accra, streaming live from Accra.
Okay, so when you join, whether Facebook, whether YouTube, whether LinkedIn, please let us know. Okay, Joshua from Kumasi. Okay, so when you join, please let us know where you are watching us from. Okay, so today's topic, we are SEDAT HR. Let me tell you a little bit about SEDAT HR, our consultancy services. A brief introduction of SEDAT HR Consults. SEDAT HR Consults, our services are HR support, advisory and outsourcing, talent acquisition and management, staff outsourcing, compensation and benefits management, employee engagement, training and development, payroll outsourcing, recruitment and executive search, event management, ushering services. You can contact us on 0244 629245 or 0591 405555. Our CEO is Lady Patricia Abinakisi. She is the CEO of SEDAT Consults Limited. Now to the topic for today. We have an interesting topic that we will be discussing with, but today SEDAT HR is episode 160, and we have before we convene in Takoradi, the conversation begins online. Join SEDAT HR Conference 2026 in Takoradi on the 26th of March, and we are going to have an info webinar section today to gain strategic clarity on what to expect for this year's Takoradi edition. The theme is authentic employer branding, purpose building, purpose people, and public trust. During this section, you'll gain insights into why authentic people branding is now a competitive necessity, the strategic relevance of 2026 theme for the CEOs and HR leaders. Key discussion areas on the conference will address expected outcomes for organizations and professionals, and how to maximize your participation, whether attending in person or virtual. Okay, so please, can I call my co-host Emmanuel? Yes, so Emmanuel, I hope today's discussion will be interesting for us as we are gearing towards our 27th March conference in Takoradi.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we are in an era whereby there's full of competitive branding and organizations are competing for talent. And most of the talent, what we actually look out for is how the organization has positioned itself for branding. So no one would like to join an organization which has a negative, brand identity. And I believe so strongly that today's discussion is going to be of benefit to us.
Okay, great. So we have on the host Mr. Ibrahim Ali Wahasa and Lady Patience Crunchy. Could you please join us?
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome. Could you give us something briefly about yourself, Mr. Ibrahim?
Okay, Ibrahim Ali is my name, and I'm in Kumasi. I work with G4 Exclusive Service as a human resource advisor for the Northern sector.
Okay, what about Lady Patience?
Hi, so my name is Patience Crunchy, and I work as an admin manager for SEDAT Ghana. I'm also part of the SEDAT team, and it feels so amazing sitting at this side. Now I'm going to be drilled. And so I'm happy to be here, and I look forward to a very interactive conversation with the team. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll begin with you. Emmanuel, would you begin by asking them the first two general questions? Okay, let me begin. Mr. Ibrahim, how many of the editions of SEDAT Conference, HR Conference have you attended so far? And in one or two words, how would you describe the experience?
Okay, so thank you very much. And I have had the opportunity to be at two of the conferences. That is one in 2024, I think around October, September, October 2024. And then the second one was also the just ended one in Kumasi at Golden Bean Hotel. That was also, I think, in October 2025. So I've had the opportunity to be with SEDAT conference the second time. Yes, and what I can say is that, SEDAT is a good brand, and for me, I chanced to be at one of the conference, and then, in fact, I had a lot of take-homes from the keynote speakers, and then also those who also attended the conference. We had a lot of interactions with others, peers, professionals who are already in the field of HR, and then managers who knows what they do, and then their expertise on the field. And it was also a very good platform for me to had a good network in some of them. And then I think SEDAT conference to me is one of the best that we can have in our country. Thank you.
Okay. Lady Patience.
Hi,
How many,
Winifred.
how many editions of the SEDAT HR conference have you attended so far? And in one or two words, would you describe the experiences?
Right, so you can see the broad smile on my face. I have been there since the inception of SEDAT HR conference, the maiden edition in Kumasi. I mean, all the conferences, I think with the exception of two, one Kumasi, yes, two, I mean, two of the conferences that were held in Kumasi that I wasn't able to attend. But even in my absence, I have been very much um, involved in majority of the conferences. I've had opportunity to be part of the planning team, and at the same time, the few years that I wasn't able to participate as a conference worker. I had the opportunity to participate as a conference participant. So I can say that I have a feel of both a conference worker and a participant, and it's so amazing. I mean, the richness of the conference, the practical experience you get, the networking. And so I mean, I got opportunity to network with some few professionals who are now very close friends to me. That's why I didn't know them from anywhere. But at SEDAT conference, especially at the maiden edition in Kumasi, I got the opportunity to get close to some of these people, and they've been so grateful and so supportive to my professional career. So, for SEDAT conference, like my said, the brand is authentic. The brand is not, we are not giving you what you ordered versus what you got. You are getting exactly what you are paying for, value for money. And so it has been a very amazing experience at all the conferences. Even on online, when you participate online, you feel the practical session of the whole conversation and how it goes. The only thing is that you won't get the food and the breakfast and stuff to take. But even that, hey, it is something that has been very, 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 very helpful to me personally.
Okay. Okay. Samuel. It's a Samuel.
Hello.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Could you please introduce yourself briefly?
Yes, so my name is Pastor Samuel Brogo. I am a nurse educator within the Western region, the Ministry of Health. And I'm proud to be associated with SEDAT Conference.
Okay. So, Mr. Emmanuel, how many editions of the SEDAT conference have you attended so far? And in one or two words, how will you describe the experience?
All right. I think personally, I've not been able to attend any of their conferences yet.
No, not Emmanuel. Sorry, Mr. Samuel,
Okay.
Pastor Samuel.
All right.
Pastor Samuel.
Yes, please. So I had a chance to be part of last year Takoradi Edition, and I can say that it was awesome. The speakers were on point. All that we expected, we had insight into. And I also chance to be a volunteer in the organization of such events. So I got to learn the process from the beginning. And I can say that it is something that I always testify that I was able to have chance to be part of it. So last year was my first time attending the Takoradi Edition, which was a maiden edition. Thank you.
Okay, okay, okay. Mr. Aliu Ibrahim. Okay, when he saw this year's theme, and authentic employer branding, purpose, people, and public trust, what immediately came to your mind?
Okay, so thank you. So when I saw the flyer, I said, "Oh, this topic is a carefully selected topic," because the world is evolving, and then everything under our feet everywhere is changing, and for that matter, business have to toe that line. And so for me, when I saw employer branding, I saw it to be something very good, that is going to be very educative. And then also, businesses are also going, I know businesses are also going to take a lot of clues from that, for them to brand themselves. So, and then individuals as well, it's also an opportunity for us, future CEOs and then future managers. It's also an opportunity for them to also learn and then acquire the necessary skills and the knowledge that they need. Um, like I said, in the modern spheres of organizations, so that at least they can be able to brand the organization. Thank you.
Okay. Education. When you saw the theme, authentic employer branding, purpose, people, and public trust, what immediately came to your mind?
So what from my end, what actually came to mind is selling out companies' credibility and integrity out there, because I was like, oh wow, this is great, because we want to see how organizations are living beyond the slogans, are living beyond the values they paste on their walls, and going deep into the experiences that they give to the employees, and how these experiences go out there to sell them as organization, to give them that image they are looking for. And so it was a perfect combination for me, because you cannot talk about purpose and not talk about the people driving the purpose, and you cannot talk about the people driving the purpose and leave trust out. All these three things come together to build that employer brand that an organization is looking for. And so it's a perfect combination as a solid theme for the conference. And what came jumped straight into my mind was credibility and integrity of an organization, because really that is what it means. What you do or what you said versus what you are doing. more like what you ordered versus what you got. But this time, you're looking at the things you say. Are you actually practicing it? And it's not just about practicing it. Are your employees experiencing it? Not just your employees experiencing it. Are the public seeing the impact of what you are saying? Are they seeing the impact of your existence? Are they seeing the impact of how you are treating the people that you work with? And honestly, is a good combination. And I honestly cannot wait for the conference.
All right, all right. I think from your previous experience, we would like you to share, uh, some key people, some people that you would actually recommend this program for,
All
based
right,
on your
so
past experience.
right. So one thing about SEDAT conferences is that as a conference that is for all. And so if you are a business owner, you are a leader in an organization, you are an HR professional or HR leader, HR officer, a student HR, you are even an employee, is a good place for you to be because it offers you a combination of a lot of things. As employers, as HR leaders, as team leads and all that, you get opportunity to learn how to manage your people. You listen to the speakers as they share their perspectives, they share their experiences with us. You pick up learnings from them, and when you go out there, you are able to adapt it to your environment and see how it helps you. And so I would recommend this conference for both business leaders, employers, HR leaders, HR officers, irrespective of your rank in the HR career. This is for you. An employee. See, sometimes we leave certain things and say that, oh, these are for managers, these are for the employer, this one is for the. But it is important for you to know certain things as an employee. You must know what some rights that you are entitled to. You must know how to sometimes manage yourself when it comes to certain topics. When you come there, the experiences from various organizations or various speakers, the perspectives and things gives you an idea what a real organization looks like. And when you go to your organization, you want to work towards that. You want to build that. You want to support the building of such an environment in your organization. And so it makes the work of the leaders very easy. Why? Because the people that are going to support to drive the kind of environment, the kind of organization they are looking or they are seeking to build, these people have the full understanding and goes all out to give the support they need. And so this is a conference for all levels of management or all categories of staff in the organization. And I want to take this opportunity, if you are an employer out there, if you are an HR professional or HR practitioner, if you are a team lead, a supervisor, and even an employee, SEDAT HR conference is the place to be, because you will learn a lot. You will learn a lot, and trust me, if you leave the conference the same way you came, then I can assure you that it wasn't from the conference. You were just not participating. And so, Emmanuel, I would want to recommend this for everybody. As long as you work, as long as you work with people, you manage people, you lead people, you take decisions in an organization, you are a policy maker, this is the place to be. SEDAT HR conference.
All right, all right, all right. That's, explicitly said. My follow-up would be, from, you've been in the industry for quite, a while, and we would like to know some of the practical HR, perspective, and how do conversations around purpose, people, and trust show up in real organizations.
All right. And so what I want to start with is that we are looking at purpose, we are looking at people, and we are looking at trust here, public trust. And for me, I would even say that your trust starts from within before it goes out. And so your purpose is talking about, or is demonstrating your existence. Why do organizations, as why are you into business? Why did you choose to do the business you are doing? Why did you opt for that particular service you are rendering and not any other thing? So it speaks your assignment as an organization. It speaks your mandate in the industry. It speaks what you seek to impact. And so it goes beyond just what you want to do, and it looks at the values, it looks at the impact you want to give. Now, the people bit of the theme is talking about how you are going to bring to life your purpose and your assignment. And it is people that are going to do that. You can have all the systems in place, you can have all the processes in place, you can have everything perfectly laid out. If you don't have people to drive it, if you don't have people to run with it for you, it will remain on the drawing board. And so you need the people, you need your purpose, you need to know your mandate as an organization. Not to say that because the trend is this, and so I choose to do the same thing. You must have a reason for doing it. And in the quest of doing it or executing your purpose, you need people to execute it for you. You need people to implement it for you. Now, these people that are implementing your purpose or your mandate for you need to have certain level of experiences. How are you making them feel? Do they struggle even to come to work? Are they coming to work because they just want to earn an income at the end of the month? Or there is this kind of excitement that drives them as they come to work? They are coming to work with the excitement of coming to serve people, with the excitement of coming to support a vision, a purpose, a mandate. Are they having that experience that gives them that excitement? And the experiences spans along a lot of things. You are looking at their development, you are looking at their compensation package, you are looking at the environment you create for them. You want to give them that experience to be able to work with you very well. Now, the trust aspect comes in when where both your people. Now, let me talk about the trust when it comes to the people, and then I will come to the public trust. The trust is where employees expect that employers are going to be fair, employers are going to be consistent. If this is what you are saying that it is, then if it applies to A and B does the same thing, will B be going through the same process? Or if it is given to A and A gets the opportunity to step into the same, B gets the opportunity, to step into the same shoes as A, would he or she be given the same thing? Or you look at people's faces and how tall they are and how short and how slim they are before you give them what they merit. They want to see some level of consistency. They want to see some level of fairness. When you do this, you begin to build that trust. You say that I'm going to pay you this, and that is what you give out. And if there is any reason you are not able to afford what you communicated, then you want to come back and let them know that I said this, but due to A, B, C, D, I can be able to do this. You communicate so that they will have that understanding. Trust is very, very important. If your employees don't trust you, then they equally do not trust your mandate, and they equally do not trust your assignment. And so the public trust actually starts from within. Okay, it's your employees that would demonstrate how culture is being lived in your organization, how things are being done. They will sell the organization out there, and that is where the public will now begin to see the impact that your organization is having on your employees, and then it translates to them as outsiders. And so there are certain organizations you want to work with because we have this good image about them. We have heard of how they are treating the employees well. We have heard of the experiences they give their employees. employees. And so when they put up an advert out there, everybody is running to work with them. It is the employer brand that is working for them. And so if you have an authentic or employer brand, you are able to build a very solid trust there for the public. And it starts from how you treat your employees and how you understand your mandate and assignment as an employer.
Awesome. I mean, that's an amazing, perspective that you've shared with us, insights and what we are to expect from this year's conversation. And we believe so strongly that this year's, conversation will be one of a kind and is going to affect so much, so many employees that it is actually going to transform a lot of organizations, how they position themselves as an organization, also as a best employer choice for organization. Thank you so much, Patience Crunchin, for such an amazing insight you've shared with us. Thank you. All right, Mr. Ibrahim, please, if you are around.
Yes, I'm around.
Okay, personally, just as you earlier shared with us, you've had the opportunity to be with to attend some of the conferences, and I would like to know that who would you also recommend this conference for, and what actually was turned out for such participants?
Okay, so this employer branding, I think everybody needs this, and specifically, we can be looking at entrepreneurs, who have the ideas, who establish businesses. We can also look at HR practitioners. HR practitioners also need this branding very, very well, because it is HR that aligns their roles with business strategic operations to ensure that the business goals are being achieved. So HR practitioners, we need this. We need you guys at the conference. Just come and experience that. And also executives, when institution of students or people who are aspiring to become human resource officers, managers, everybody, CEOs. Everybody should try to be at the conference, because I'm sure there are going to be a lot of experience shared from those who are already in the industry. There's going to be insight into whatever is going on out there in businesses and also outside the businesses. And I'm sure those who also have the opportunity to come, they are also going to be able to get the opportunity to get information on modern trends, or of how to drive their business as far as their branding is concerned.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ibrahim. Thank you so much. I think a lot of people are going to benefit from this conversation, being it from students, aspiring HR professionals, people who are transitioning into HR. All the professions, are going to benefit. And even if you are working in different field, being it accounting, you need human relation skills to help manage your activities. And thank you so much for such insight. Please, I would like to know, this just a follow-up to what you just said. Who would miss? I just want to know, what would someone miss if that person decide or fail to not attend this SEDAT HR Conference 2026 program?
Okay, so as the conference title is employer branding, which is very, very important, and every businesses needs ideas. Like I said, human beings or organization, we do have to learn a lot, because like I earlier said, things are changing. and we need to catch up with these things. Now, you see, we have a lot of inventions or innovations, which some of them even include AI, that now people are thinking that AI has come to take over our work. And so those who are going to miss out of these conferences, they are going to miss this. And then also opportunity network is also very, very important. When I had the opportunity to attend the conference, like I said, in the first place and the second place, I've built a lot of networks. So sometimes you need to call these industrial experts, for the ideas, because myself, there was a certain point in time that I needed to take a major decision as far as my career is concerned. So I think that just ended 2025. I called one of them and said, "Oh, you have to do this. You can do this first. You can do this." So I think it's a good platform for people to meet and then share ideas, interact with others. Like I said, they also get the opportunity to speak to industrial experts and then build the network onwards as well. So those who are going to miss out from this conference, I think they are going to miss a lot, and I'm sure, or I just have to say that they shouldn't miss this conference, because in fact, branding is very, very important. Businesses need to brand themselves. I know some businesses are now almost out of the world, or they are out of operation because they don't brand themselves well. They don't have that recognition. They don't have that name. They haven't built any unique identity for themselves, so they struggle a lot. And I think, like my colleague was saying, they need to brand themselves, and then people will be very happy to even deal with the company. Workers are happy to work in those businesses or those organizations, and then it's going to attract a lot of talent. And when you have a business where you have a lot of good talent, people who knows what to do at any point in time, who are very effective and efficient, it helps the business a lot. So for me, I think nobody should miss out of this conference. So that is what I would say, and especially business owners, entrepreneurs, these executives, and then students, aspiring HRs or managers. We all need it, so we shouldn't miss out of this conference. Thank you.
All right. Interesting. Thank you so much. Our audience, stay tuned. We are going, to go on a quick break to have a look of, some of the things that actually transpired in last year's conference. Kindly stay tuned. Hold on for this quick break. Thank you.
The SEDAT HR Conference 2026 is here. Western Region, are you ready? Join us on Thursday, 26th March 2026 at the prestigious Western Serene Atlantic Hotel in Takoradi for the 5th edition of the SEDAT HR Conference. This year's theme, authentic employer branding, purpose, people, and public trust. Hear from seasoned industry leaders including Felicia Opoku-Felicia, Head of HR and Administration, Taka Ghana, Kwame Afre, HR Manager, Talu Ghana Limited, and Mami Ekia Gazi, Managing Partner, 565 Consulting. Keynote address by the Western Regional Minister, Honorable Joseph Nelson, and our special guest of honor, Nana Kobena Nketia V, Oman Hinin of Isikado, Traditional Area and President of the Western Regional House of Chiefs. Are you a CEO, HR professional, business owner, marketing or branding executive, corporate communication executive, or corporate leader? Then this conference is for you. Registration is open. In-person participation, 1,550 Ghana cedis. Virtual participation, 1,250 Ghana cedis. To register, visit HR Conference at sedatconsultlimited.com or call 0591405555. Transform your workplace, strengthen your people strategy, and lead with impact. The SEDAT HR Conference 2026 is brought to you by SEDAT Consult Limited in partnership with Western Serene Atlantic Hotel, Good News FM, Cambridge College of Excellence, Revia, My Health Co, HR Network Africa, and SHRP. Limited seats are available. Register today. See you there.
So we have some announcements for you. We have the services of HR. Okay, we have the services of SEDAT Consult, which says that HR support, advisory and outsourcing, talent acquisition and management, staff outsourcing, compensation and benefits engagement and management, employee engagements, training and development, payroll outsourcing, recruitment and executive search, event management, ocean services. Then we have the course that we are just about to have in Kumasi this month, happening on the 18th to 20th. It's a 2-day course. It's a 3-day course happening on the 18th to 20th, building a competitive grading system and salary structure by our CEO, Lady Patricia Benakisi and Mr. Kojo Van Ace. It's happening in Kumasi and the rate is 3,600 inclusive of VAT. And it's happening at, okay, it's on the screen. A minute, please. It's very small. Let me see if I can get it. It's happening at SEDAT Consult Training Room, Santase, adjacent Safo Hotel. That is where it's happening in Kumasi. Okay, so we have the SEDAT HR Conference, which is happening on the 26th of March in Takoradi. The theme is Authentic Employee Branding, Purpose, People, and Public Trust. It's happening at Western Serene Atlantic Hotel, happening in Takoradi. 1,550 for in-person, 1,250 all inclusive of VAT for virtual. Okay, thank you very much. So my co-host will continue with the questions. Emmanuel, over to you.
Okay, my I think patience, if patience is around. All right. Thanks so much for your thoughtful, insights, suggestions that you shared with us so far. Personally, had a lot from what you've shared so far. I would also like you to share with us, looking at the speakers online, looking at the speakers for, this year's event. What are some of the things that we should actually expect?
Right, thank you very much, Emmanuel. Looking, well, when you look at the flyer, the lineup is an amazing one. I have personally encountered two of them at last year's conference, and it was, they blew my mind. And so, expect diverse perspective on the theme. Expect to learn strategies on how to build an authentic brand as an employer. And if you are an employee coming, expect to receive um, insight on how an authentic brand looks like and how it feels like. Felicia would blow your mind. Kwame is there, and I'm sure he would come with his numbers as usual. And I personally cannot wait to listen to Madame Ikea. She has my maiden surname, so I am interested in knowing whether we come from the same hometown. But let's say these are people who have solid experience and are ready to share. They are ready to share with us how they have built theirs, so we can also learn strategies we can also learn something from them. If you are struggling to put together or to build an authentic brand as an employer, you need to be there, because these speakers will blow your mind. They are not joking. I mean, they are seriously preparing, and I can guarantee you, if there is anything, I mean, 100% or 200% value on the conference fee you are going to pay. And so come prepared, because they are ready for us, ready to share nuggets on the theme with us, ready to share their experiences with us, ready to take us on a journey on how to build an authentic brand, a journey on how to build public trust, a journey on how to create a positive employee experience. They are ready for us. And these diverse perspectives that you are going to experience and learn put together would give you your own unique experience and your own unique strategy for your organization. And so don't be left out. Try, if you haven't registered yet, please register, because all of us are coming. We are coming in our numbers to learn. And if you think people already know your organization, please, a lot of things have changed. Okay, and so it's a good place for you to come and even learn the new trends. And I'm sure one of them will definitely take us through on a journey on how AI is impacting the authenticity of employer branding and all that. And these are things that we need. And so expert strategies, expect to learn processes, expect to learn the dynamics involved in building an authentic brand as an employer.
All right. Thank you so much. Personally, I tried my best to watch the previous episode, I think the one last year, and I was listening to some of the insights by the people who attended the event, and I like the way they were speaking about the speakers, the insight they got, and also how they are implementing, some of the things that they learned from the program. And one of the names that I kept hearing was Kwame, and I was like, who is this Kwame? So I went back to look, and I realized that we have the same speaker on this year's conference as well, and it promises to be a very enlightening session. Please, Mr. Ibrahim.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Please, can you share with us if you are inviting someone for this year's conference? How would you describe this program to them?
Okay, so branding, which is very, very important per the conference. And for me, I've even started doing, so this morning, for instance, I was working with some guys, some students, and I said, I've shared on our platform a link to register for a conference, an upcoming conference at Takoradi. And they just looked at it and said, okay, they checked the money side and they said, hey, where do you no? Then one of them said, if only it's worth it, because, when you have paid for something and then there's value for money, it's very, very important. So with the keynote speakers and then those that who are also, the speakers as well, I'm sure they are fully loaded. I think I've had experience one or two of them, and then last year the others as well. So SEDAT, I'm sure it's an organization that wouldn't bring any feeble person on board as maybe a speaker. So what they are going to get from the conference is very, very important. Like I earlier said, it's an opportunity to meet everybody. I mean, people who are already in the industry, people who have the requisite skills and experience. Sometimes by theory, we have a lot of information, but practically, you need people to give you the practical knowledge. And I think it's very, very important. So their budget is going to worth it. What they are going to get from the conference is very, very important, rather than just looking at the monetary value of what they are going to pay. And I even told them, no, you are going to get certificate, you are, everything, your snacks, everything. So they are going to have value for their money, and it's very, very important, especially looking at how the world is moving, and then the need for us to brand ourselves. Not even the employers only, employees too. We also need to brand ourselves as well. HR practitioners, managers, CEOs, we need to brand ourselves, because if you don't brand yourself, you don't get a unique name for yourself. That is also something that is very important, because the organization will be branding itself, and then you, the individuals who are also working within the organization, if you don't brand yourself, is something that is also not very healthy, because definitely the business or the organization work through people, and then as HRs, as managers, we are managing individuals, we are managing people, and then there's the need for us to also be learning, learn and unlearn, get the modern trend skills to manage people, and then this will put your organization at the forefront as far as thriving up. There's value for money in this conference. They are going to even get more than what they are paying. That is what I've already sounded to them. So I think it's going to be great, and they are going to enjoy that, get a lot of experiences from the speakers as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ibrahim. Well said. Thank you so much. Please, I would like you to touch on this for us. What is the role of employees in employer branding?
Okay. So, like I earlier said, organizations want to brand their businesses or their organization, which is very, very key. But however, when we talk about organizations are also the human beings. Like I said, the human beings in them, the managers, the CEOs, that sort of everybody in the organogram, and then also to the line employees, and then staff employees, and everybody. So there's the need for us to brand ourselves. Why do we have to brand ourselves? We have to brand ourselves, and actually, what constitutes branding? You are branding because branding is a purposive, strategic way of, like I said, getting a unique name for your business or yourself. Yes. So assuming that you are an HR, you get a good name for yourself, or you get a good role for yourself. Everybody wants to work with you. Everybody wants to work with you. Everybody that works with you want to put up his or her best. There are some managers or HR managers or CEOs, where people don't even feel conversant to work with them, like Patient was saying. So we are branding ourselves, and need to brand ourselves so that people feel okay to work with us. Wherever we are, people are okay to work with us. People are going to trust us, because trust is also very, very important. Just imagine somebody working with you, and then the person doesn't trust you. It creates a whole lot of bad environment, and then also the culture within which we operate as well. So we need to brand ourselves, and then put ourselves somewhere, put our feet somewhere, so that we are able to manage the businesses, the CEOs or business or the entrepreneurs. Yes, we need to brand ourselves, because it's very, very important. Because branding itself, after all, the purpose of every business is to maximize profit or make gains. So when you brand yourself, that is also part of profit maximizing strategy. We can be able to, even if we are a business that sells, we can be able to sell more. Because we all know some product that wherever you are, even when you are in whatever, every corner, and then people hear the name of the product with a specific brand, they just want to buy, irrespective of where they are getting the product or not. So I think we should also brand ourselves, and then to be able to catch up with the modern trends, develop strategies. As HR, we need to develop strategies to align ourselves with business goals organization. And this is going to help ourselves and then also the business that or the organization that we are working within. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. I believe that in every organization, all the employees, we play a key role in positioning the brand of, the institution. And your insight will be of so much benefit to us. And we can't wait to see our audience, sharing our posts, sharing the insight to other colleagues as well. If you are an employee, you should try and also attend this program. It's meant for you as an employee as well. All right, I have my co-host. I have my host here, and I'm going to leave the section for her to handle. Thank you.
Okay, so Emmanuel and I are from Accra. We have Joshua from Kumasi. Thank you, Joshua, for joining in. Would like to say that today's episode 160 has been solely focusing on the conference for 23rd of March 2026 happening in Kumasi at Serene Hotel. You are all invited. If you are not live here and you're going to watch later on, please, I'll beg of you to go to the comment side and join the HR group. The conference is happening in Takoradi on the 26th of March. And today's episode, which is 160, was basically to gear us towards the conference in Takoradi. Our services again are HR support, advisory and outsourcing, talent acquisition and management, staff outsourcing, compensation and benefits management, employee engagement, training and development, payroll outsourcing, recruitment and executive search, event management and ushering services. We have an upcoming training program in Kumasi happening on the 18th to 20th of March, where we have our CEO, Lady Patricia Abnakisi, and Mr. Kojo Van East. And it's building a competitive grading system and salary structure, which is happening at the SEDAT Consult Conference Room in Kumasi. Our SEDAT HR Conference is happening on the 26th of March in Takoradi, and we can't wait to have you over there. So my co-host, Emmanuel. How has been asking other questions for today? Are they both geared, the three of them? Unfortunately, someone had to fall out, but are the three of them both geared towards our conference on the 26th of March?
Yeah, very, very well. I think, just as I said, I've not really attended any of the conferences so far, but from their presentation, I've been able to had a buy-in to what they were presenting to us today, and it's actually insightful. And I think it's a thumbs up to all our guests as well.
Okay, Mr. Ibrahim and Lady Patience.
Yes,
so
please.
You elaborated a lot today based on your past conferences you've attended. I believe this is the second, Lady Patience. Lady Patience.
Yes, I think I wasn't hearing you well, so if you can come back.
I'm saying that I believe this is the second year, this is the second conference. The first one was in Kumasi last year, and this year is going to be the second year, right?
For me, your line was breaking at some point. So were you asking if this is my second
I'm
time of
saying that
attending the SEDAT?
okay, and I'm saying that there's going to be this year is going to be the second year, right? Last year was in Kumasi.
In Takoradi, yes. Second year in Takoradi for the conference.
Okay. So it's been lovely hearing from you. Yeah, Patience, I'm listening.
Right. So I want to, so I want to take the opportunity to once again encourage all our viewers who are watching us to participate in this conference. If you live in and around the Takoradi region, Western region, the conference to be is a SEDAT HR conference, which would be happening on the 26th of March at the Takoradi Atlantic Western Serene Atlantic Hotel in Takoradi, the same venue we held the conference last year. It was amazing. The speakers were super, and this year is going to be an amazing session as well. And when Ibrahim was speaking, he did mention that someone was asking if only they would get value for the money. Trust me, you will get value for the money you are paying for. It is worth. Listen, you will buy data and use it to watch videos and funny things online, and it will get finished. And so it is worth investing 1,550 cedis in a conference that will add to your experience, in a conference that will enrich your career, your experience, give you all the strategies and things you need. And I love what Ibrahim said. He spoke about personal branding. And so it's not only branding the organization, you are also going to learn how to brand yourself to also reflect your organization. And so please, if you are living in and around Western region, on 26th, we are all coming to the Western Serene Atlantic Hotel. Let's all meet there. It's going to be knowledge sharing, and as I always keep saying, it's a moment of building strong networks, a moment of learning, unlearning, and relearning. And so join us and let's learn together. I will personally be there. I believe the hosts will be there, co-hosts will be there, and all the guests will be there. Let's network, let's learn, let's participate fully in the conference. And one thing I love about SEDAT conference is the practicality of it. It's so practical. Some conferences you go and you are not even able to interact with the speakers. Our conferences, our speakers are so available. They mingle with us. You will get the opportunity to speak with Kwame, get the opportunity to speak with Felicia. You get the opportunity to speak with Mami Ekuya. They will be there. And so this is a solid moment. Outside the conference, you may not get the opportunity to meet them. This is the time. Pay and come. Develop, in fact, invest in your development. Don't wait for your organization to pay for you. Your development is your personal responsibility. When you are living, you live with the richness of your experience and the knowledge you have acquired. And so please don't take it for granted. Let's meet at the Western Serene Atlantic Hotel on the 26th of March in Takoradi. It's going to be super. It's going to be amazing. And Winifred, permits me to also share my little experience in the compensation, salary grading and compensation. Listen, I am a testimony. If you are looking for an evidence of SEDAT compensation and salary grading system, the evidence and the testimony is speaking to you right now. Let me go to the religious, I'm a living testimony. I've learned how to develop salary structure, do job evaluations and all that. But participating in the salary grading and salary structure conference or workshop at SEDAT conference, SEDAT HR Digest, SEDAT HR was something else. It changed my perspective. I have been able to develop salary structure for 3 organizations. I think it's 4. And for some reason, the nuances that comes with it, I'm able to navigate it and see the facilitator has not changed. Kojo Vaness was the one that taught me. He was my lecturer. Now he's my big boss. He's become a brother and a friend. After conference, you call him, send him a message, and Kojo will be there for you. And so it is not just going to throw theories at you. We are talking about the practicality of how you can design salary structure, of how you can design salary grading system, how you can do a job evaluation method. If you want to learn how to do job evaluation using the point method, I don't know what he's coming with this year, but listen, this is a place to be. And so register, pay, and participate in it. You go for the workshop. If you don't get value for your money, call me. I can guarantee you will not regret it. You won't at all. So thank you very much, and I'm happy to be part of today's session, Winnie.
You're welcome. Annie, your last words. Aliu, your last words. Mr. Ibrahim.
Yes, madam. Come again, please.
Your last words.
Okay, so fellow HRs and everybody, my first time, I entered the profession without any HR background. I was a social science student, and then I had the opportunity to be an HR. And after attending the conference, I developed a lot of clues from the speakers. I've started working on a lot of things that I think it will keep me in the right path, be able to live up to task. So I have to learn and do a lot of stuff. So I entreat everybody to be there. Like we are saying, there's going to be value for money. Ensure that you also sound the bell to everybody. Talk about SEDAT HR conference to others. Sometimes if you are not, you will then be getting the opportunity to come. Speak to people to also be at the conference, and then it's going to be very great. They'll have the opportunity to get ideas, new ideas, refresh their profession, and then also meet up new people, interact with them. You share experiences, how to solve problems. Like I have a lot of evidence on that. So I think we should all try to be at the conference. Anytime SEDAT is organizing a conference, please everybody should try to be there, because it's worth it. You are going to enjoy the conference. You are going to have a whole lot of take-home clues, and then it is going to help yourself and your organizing as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I would like to sign out for the video of the conference and telling you and showing you what it's all about to expect for the conference. So over to you to sign off. Thank you very much for coming. Emmanuel, my co-host, thank you for being my co-host. Lady Patience and Mr. Ibrahim, Aliu, and Hassan, thank you very much for being. And Mr. Samuel, sorry you had to go off, but thank you very much for being with us. Okay, bye.
Bye.
George has gone off. Can we all sign off?
Okay.
George has gone off. Okay, he's back. George, can you play the conference video?
The SEDAT HR Conference 2026 is here. Western Region, are you ready? Join us on Thursday, 26th March 2026 at the prestigious Western Serena Atlantic Hotel in Takoradi for the 5th edition of the SEDAT HR Conference. This year's theme, authentic employer branding, purpose, people, and public trust. Hear from seasoned industry leaders including Felicia Opoku-Felicia, Head of HR and Administration, Taka Ghana, Kwame Afre, HR Manager, Talu Ghana Limited, and Mami Ekia Gazi, Managing Partner, 565 Consulting. Keynote address by the Western Regional Minister, Honorable Joseph Nelson, and our special guest of honor, Nana Kobena Nketia V, Oman Hinin of Isikado, Traditional Area and President of the Western Regional House of Chiefs. Are you a CEO, HR professional, business owner, marketing or branding executive, corporate communication executive, or corporate leader? Then this conference is for you. Registration is open. In-person participation, 1,550 Ghana cedis. Virtual participation, 1,250 Ghana cedis. To register, visit HR Conference at sedatconsultlimited.com or call 0591405555. Transform your workplace, strengthen your people strategy, and lead with impact. The SEDAT HR Conference 2026 is brought to you by SEDAT Consult Limited in partnership with Western Serene Atlantic Hotel, Good News FM, Cambridge College of Excellence, Revia, My Health Co, HR Network Africa, and SHRP. Limited seats are available. Register today. See you there.